Cake batter and bowl, and I have another video for you today. And today our little one will be helping out as well. So, one thing I really love doing is decorating cupcakes and cakes for different occasions, but I'm not a huge fan of the way fondant tastes, and I think that's actually pretty common. A lot of people don't really like it. So I decided I had to come up with a new method, something that would taste really, really good but still look nice and as clean as fondant, and really was also really easy to use. So I think some people think fondant can be intimidating, and it can dry out really fast when you're working with it, so it does take a little bit of practice to work with. So what I found is that you can make an eggless sugar cookie dough. So a cookie dough that has no eggs in it. You can roll it out like you're making cookies, and then you can use cookie cutters to make different shapes and designs and use that to decorate your cupcakes. It's really clean, it's really easy, and sugar cookie dough tastes delicious. So I'll give you a little tutorial today on how to do it. And the cupcakes I decided to make today are for Team USA because I love the Olympics. It's like the only time of year I actually watch a lot of TV, and I watch every night and we're really into it. So I have some cupcakes to celebrate. So join me and I'll show you how to make really good decorations. Alright, so to start to make the sugar cookie dough decorations, you want to take 3 tablespoons of butter that have been softened and are at room temperature, and we're going to cream in 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. So after you cream together your butter and your sugar, you're going to add in 2 tablespoons of milk plus 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour along with a pinch of salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then you're just going to mix it all together until you get a really nice soft sugar cookie dough. And it should handle pretty easily and almost feel like Play-Doh. You can see this will be really nice and easy to roll out to make our decorations. So the next thing you can do is color it to whatever color you like. And I really recommend using a gel food coloring because it doesn't add a lot of extra moisture to your dough, unlike liquid food coloring. And then they also come in really bright, vibrant colors, so we can get a really true red with these versus the other ones, which aren't very good. So I either recommend the Wilton brand, which you can get on Amazon. It comes in these little jars. Or you can get this AmeriColor brand from King Arthur Flour. So you can always, of course, if you're doing 2 different colors, divide your dough, color both of them. So I will do that. So you can see I've started to color the dough. The easiest way to do it is to get a toothpick and you can put some of the gel food coloring on top of your dough. Or if you're using the liquid, this is a little bit more liquid, you can just put it out like that. And then to just kind of knead it into the dough right on your countertop. And you can see this is giving us a really nice color, and once it's all the way kneaded in, it'll be a nice bright red. Alright, so I've gone ahead and already rolled out my red dough, and you can see I've begun to make letters. So here we have my first USA, but I'm also going to do blue because I think it's fun if we have a blue S in the center instead of a red one, because I think that's very festive. So what you want to do to work with your dough is get a nice lightly floured surface. Obviously you want this to be very clean. And then also lightly flour your rolling pin. Now you don't want too much flour on your rolling pin because the extra flour on top will stick to your dough, and you don't want a lot of extra flour on top. You want a nice blue color. So you just want to roll this out to your desired thickness, and I usually do about 1/4 of an inch or so, maybe a little bit thinner. Since it tastes so good, I don't mind kind of a thicker decoration. So today I'm going to use cookie cutters. This is really the easiest kind of decoration that you can do. I'm just going to nudge each one in like you would if you were making cookies. We'll go ahead and do a USA here. But you can also use a knife and do freehand design, whatever level you're at. I'm not quite to that level, not quite that artistic. So cookie cutters work really well for me. But after you've got your letters done, you can just pull off the extra dough. It should just come right away, just like you're making cookies. And then in the middle of the A here, you can see I have this little blip on it. You can just take out with a knife. Same with the S. The dough's really easy to work with. And if you've floured your surface correctly, they should just come right off the counter. And you can put it on your cupcake. So here we have our beautiful S. you can see that we now have our very festive USA Olympic cupcakes. And we can go ahead and maybe use this red S and get a couple more cupcakes over here and do the opposite. So you can see this is a really easy and fun way to decorate your cupcakes, or make designs for a cake too. And it tastes delicious. It's nice and clean, and I think pretty easy to work with. So if you're scared to work with fondant, this is definitely another approach that you can try. Or if you don't like the way it tastes, it's another thing you can do. So thanks for joining me. I hope you learned something new today, and hopefully I'll be making some more videos soon, and hopefully the US will lead the Olympic gold medal count. So I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.